Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I wanted to come to y'all with a recap review of All American on the CW. It comes on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and 7 p.m. okay, over there on the West Coast, okay? West Coast. Okay, I'm not from there, but it just instantly goes in my head whenever I say West Coast to do the, all right? Yeah, shout out to them. So, if you haven't seen this show, this is perfect for you because it's going to explain what has happened thus far. We are on episode 6 of season 1 of All American, featuring our Bootsy Diggs. I know, yeah, some of y'all may not like him, but I love him. I follow him on Instagram. Shit is hilarious. Okay, so All American is about Spencer James. Spencer James is a wide receiver at Crenshaw High, okay? He has a talent for football. Not only is he good and fast and can play on defense and offense, but he's also somebody that can kind of anticipate what the other player that he's, defending against is going to do. So he has like this really magic skill where he can like get into the zone and he sees somebody feet twitch and they head move and he know which way they're gonna go. All right, so Spencer is on it, okay? They winning a football game, Crenshaw beating that ass, and then somebody shoots up the damn stadium. Somebody gets killed outside, okay? Completely stops the football game, so it's a travesty, all right? Who shoots up the football game? Let these kids live, okay? So Billy Banks, I think that's his name. Billy Baker, I'm sorry, y'all. Billy Banks. Billy Baker is Taye Diggs' character, and he is the football coach for Beverly Hills High. And he wants to recruit Spencer James. Now, y'all know you can't recruit people, okay? And if he was to go to Beverly High, how would he be able to play, especially if you don't live in that neighborhood and you go over, you got to wait like 3 months, 90 days or something like that before you can actually play. So he ain't really trying to hear all of that. He happy where he is. Spencer James is one of them guys that they from the hood. They want to do better. They're a good person. They love where they from. They rep their hood. They proud of being where they from, but they also want better for themselves and for their family, okay? And he wants better for himself, but Beverly Hills High is not looking like the move. So Spencer lives with his mom, single mom, and his smart little brother, okay, super duper cute. And his mom is struggling, okay? Like at the beginning of episode 1, they didn't have any hot water because she was behind on the bill. So he always feels like he needs to take care of his family, especially his mom and his little brother, but also his best friend Coop. All right, his best friend Coop is played by Breezy. Y'all. Me and my husband both like her, okay? Like, she's just so cute. She's so cute and she's so swagged out, and I live. I've been following her on Instagram ever since she was on Empire. Like, I loved it. Anyway, Coop is his best friend, okay? Obviously, Coop is gay, okay? So Coop is flirting with the neighborhood thug, Sean, one of his girls, okay? So, of course, this messy bitch got to go back and tell Sean, and Sean pull up on Coop like, I see you talking to my old lady. Coop, what the fuck is up? Mad beef, right? And Spencer runs up. Spencer is a whole G out here, y'all. Like, I need for y'all to understand. So, Sean is all in Coop's face, and Spencer sees this shit, and he runs up, so you all in women's face. Now that's what you do. You get in a girl face, dog. And Spencer basically fucks up 2 of these niggas at one time, okay? Punches Sean, knocks out a henchman. I was just like, damn. Okay? Look, Spencer is the shit. And Coop is very lucky to have him, but we're going to find soon enough that Coop is really the one that's out here holding everybody down like the real one that she is, okay? When Spencer gets home that day, Billy Baker is waiting for him. And his mama is like, oh, so you think I wasn't going to find out that the stadium got shot up and that you got in a fight today and that Billy Baker came knocking on the door offering you a better opportunity, son? You have to take the opportunity. You have to go and play somewhere where it's safer, where your stadium cannot get shot up after you get the winning touchdown and shit. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, people just, safe spaces, people. Safe spaces. Anyway, y'all, so Spencer doesn't have a father present in his life, okay? His father left years ago to go and coach for some team in Arizona or some shit like that, and his mom convinces him that he needs to go ahead and go to Beverly, so he does. He gets to Beverly, looking around. They got some black kids, but they also got hella-fied rich white kids, okay? He gets in class, and everybody has laptops. Did I mention that Spencer is smart? okay? A+ student at Crenshaw, and I think will be just as bright over here at Beverly Hills, y'all. So when the little white boy that's sitting next to him won't share his computer, the girl who's sitting behind him, Olivia, who just so happens to be mixed and also is Billy Baker's daughter, but we didn't know that initially, she helps him out, walked him around the campus, and that was like his first friend, was this girl, Olivia. And then he meets Jordan, who is Olivia's brother, who is also Billy Baker's son, who is also quarterback of the team, okay? First of all, I have to say, that Jordan is nice looking, okay? He is just as nice as, just nice, tall, the coif, okay? Like, the bone structure. It's just real almondsy, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, Spencer had, like, okay? Like, don't get me wrong, but when he walked, I was just like, oh, okay, like, look at you. All right? So, Jordan introduces Spencer to the rest of the team, all right? And, mostly rich white kids, specifically Asher, who's who's also a wide receiver and broke records and all of that. But, he broke records at Beverly. Like, you ain't broke no records at Crenshaw. Y'all know what I'm saying, okay? I'm not going to say it, but y'all know what I'm saying, okay? So, just when you think Olivia might be the love interest for Spencer, here comes Layla, y'all, okay? She extra almondsy, beautiful, long hair. Layla is Asher's girlfriend. So Spencer is coming in, taking Asher's wide receiver spot and also possibly taking his girl, okay? Because Spencer was looking at her like, hey, Miss hey, Miss Parker. Like, it was that type of look, okay? So, y'all, Billy's job. The whole reason why Billy went to get Spencer from Crenshaw is because his job is on the line. They are a losing team, and if he doesn't pick up the wins, he could possibly lose his job, okay? Billy is also a former professional football player, and when he hurt himself and couldn't play anymore, his saving grace was being able to come to this school and help these kids and teach these kids how to play ball. So this is the thing that he has that he's holding on to that was his bright spot at the end of a dark tunnel when he got hurt playing ball. His wife, of course, y'all know Tay Diggs gotta have a white wife. This ain't best man, okay? So he gonna have a white wife, all right? And white wife is a lawyer, and she got the money now, okay? Also very understanding, very nice lady. Like like sometimes when you see like the rich white lady, you be expecting her to have just some type of answer, but she was super duper sweet. So I was like, okay, she understanding. Like that's his rock. You know what I'm saying? That my rock. Like you could tell they have like a real close relationship, and you can tell even more so throughout the episodes when they think that he's hiding shit from the mama, and the mama already know. The mama know everything. The kids are the ones who don't know nothing, okay? So anyway, y'all, they get to practice, and Billy wants to put Spencer on defense, but y'all know he plays offense. And he was like, dude, I need for you to play whatever I'm telling you to play. He was like, man, I ain't come here to do that shit, man. I came here to win games, and you win games on offense. You know what I'm saying? So he get all upset, and Billy was like, either you do what I tell you to do or you go sit down. He ain't do what he told him to do, so his ass had to go sit down and watch the rest of the players practice and, get their little game on. So he ain't really feeling the other team. The other team ain't really feeling him. But Billy asked Jordan, his son, to try to, help everybody because he's the leader of the team. Y'all know the quarterback is always the leader of the team. So it's like, come on, help everybody get acclimated to Spencer because he's a great player. Y'all are going to need him. Just kind of, ask him to come over, spend some time with the boy. Y'all excuse me. Y'all know I got acid reflux, okay? But anyway, Jordan overhears his dad saying how Spencer has more potential than anybody on the team. And when he overhears that, he instantly gets jealous and he gets upset. So y'all know this is going to be an issue. Jordan was going along with this. He was trying to be cool with Spencer, but now that he's heard his daddy basically say he ain't shit in comparison, it's about to be a problem. It's about to be an issue. Olivia tells Spencer that she just got out of rehab, y'all. So Olivia had a drug problem last year, and she's just now coming back. Also, she and Layla used to be best friends, but they ain't best friends no more, okay? And we haven't really figured out why at this point. So Layla comes over to invite Spencer to a house party she's having and, kind of ignored Olivia, didn't even invite Olivia. Olivia probably wouldn't have went anyway, but, it was just kind of awkward. Okay, so Jordan convinces Spencer to drink his ass off at this party that Layla invited him to. Gets to the party and they like, oh man, it's cool. It ain't nothing but drills. Come on, man, have a good time. So him and Asher acting like they getting drunk, but they really not. They throwing the drinks to the side while Spencer is getting fucked up. The next day when they get to practice, they got the booster club there. Y'all know the booster club are the people who pay for all of this football shit. Okay, so they need to see that this decision was a good decision. So when he out there hungover, you know, missing throws, missing, you know, missing tackles and all of this type of shit because he's all fucked up, he's like, man, what the fuck? You know, like he realized the boost that he was like, wait a minute. Y'all set me up. And Jordan and Asher are like, you know, hey, no, nobody made you do anything. Like, just basically tell them, man, fuck you. Yeah, we set you up. We set you up. That's right. So they kind of push back and forth, and Billy has to get in between them and say, hey, babe, chill the fuck out. The boosters are here. Chill the fuck out. Jordan lets it be known that the only reason that Spencer is there is to save Billy's job. He don't really care about him. He just want him to win. This pisses Spencer off because Spencer was thinking that this whole thing was being done for his benefit. And in all actuality, it is. You know, at the end of the day, him going to a better school, having a better opportunity, whether he plays ball or not, is in his best interest. Winning a game, like, yeah, that's in Billy's best interest. But ultimately, this is going to be for the long run. This is going to be much more in Spencer's favor than in Billy's. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted to quit. Okay, he wanted to quit, but Billy tells him he's here to help him win. Yes, but at the end of the day, this is about you. Spencer is mad that he changed his position. He says that he needs to be able to see the field. See, that's the thing. You so good when you can just see your vantage point, but Billy wants him to be able to see everybody's vantage point. You play everybody's position that we can get you to play so that you can see where everybody is and see what their vantage point is. He's really trying to make him a more well-rounded football player, but he's so caught up in being angry about everything that he doesn't recognize that. Billy tells him that, look, I know that you mad because your daddy wasn't there. Like the rest of your life, you've been mad because your daddy left you. But I need for you to put that aside and make a decision that is going to set you up for the rest of your life. Like you need to put that ahead of your own, you know, childhood traumas. So Coop is the one who ends up convincing Spencer not to leave Beverly and to continue to play and make a way for him to take care of his family. At the end of the day, if you can go to that school and get to a better college, whether you play ball professionally or get into another career, you are now able to help your mom and take care of your little brother in a way that you would not be able to if you was just playing at Crenshaw. So Spencer goes back to Billy and tells him that he was right and that he wants to play and he'll do whatever he has to do to play at Beverly. And I'm like, thank you, okay? Better opportunity. So then he has his first game, y'all. And Asher gets put out of the game. And Spencer ends up making a defensive block that gets Jordan through to make the touchdown. So they win the game. But the only person that Billy is worrying about is Spencer. Not even paying attention to his son who just scored the winning touchdown. So we see that this is about to be an issue. So Jordan turns to Asher, who's already pissed off because he got benched. The way Billy told him, good work. Like, if you don't go to the fuck down, good work. Like, good work. Go ahead, someone. It was funny. But so Asher and Jordan are pissed off, so now they're going to plot on Spencer because they feel like their spots are being taken as a son and as a wide receiver. So the next morning, Spencer gets to school, man. He feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Nigga walking through the school. What's up, bitch? All the little white girls. Oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? He cute today because he won a football game. Okay, Becky's. Okay. Anyway, y'all. So he gets to Billy, who tells him that the team that they just beat are now detesting the permit that he had. Now, y'all know that permit wasn't, you know, up and up. All right. Billy pulled some strings and got some people to okay this shit so that they could allow Spencer to play immediately instead of him having to wait the 90 days after being at Beverly from coming from Crenshaw, right? So the team that they just beat is now contesting the win because if you wasn't really eligible to play, then you can't really win a game. Now, we wondering how did they find out about that, but we saw Jordan pull one of their players to the side, and I'm like, oh, that's how you gonna play this game? That's how you gonna play this game, Jordan? You know you ain't right. The only way to fix this is for Spencer to move to Beverly Hills. And we know that his mom cannot afford that, so he ends up moving in with Billy Baker. And it's like, see, Jordan, the Lord don't like ugly. You was trying to get rid of him, and now he went from living at his house to living in your house, still playing at Beverly. At the end of the first episode, we see, I think it was the first episode, the first or the second episode, y'all. I kind of was just watching it, binge watching and making notes as I went. But anyway, we see Billy go to Spencer's house and say, Gracie, we need to tell Spencer the truth. And I'm like, what the fuck is the truth? What is the truth? Gracie is Spencer's mom. So what is the truth? Y'all know this whole time we was like, the only reason you would take this man this boy into your house like that is if he was possibly your illegitimate child. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all think that Spencer might be Billy's biological son or some shit like that. So Spencer playing football as a kid, they keep showing us this shot of him playing football. He runs up to his mom. He's like, Mom, did Dad see? Was he here? And she's like, no, I'm sorry, baby. He's not coming, and he's probably not going to come again. Like, basically saying your daddy is gone forever. He didn't left us, okay? And this is the moment that you see Spencer, like, basically have his first traumatic experience. He completely breaks down and runs off. And y'all know we see Billy Baker in the distance, and I'm like, so if Billy Baker not the daddy, what the fuck is he doing at the football game, y'all? Like, I was just so confused. So moving along. Spencer is spending time with Jordan and the rest of the team. They playing football. I'm on the beach. And Spencer is talking to Layla. Asher steps to Jordan once again and is like, bro, we have got to get him the fuck out of here. And Jordan is like, look, bro, the last time I decided to do that, he ended up in my house. So just let the shit go. So Spencer goes home to help his little brother with his homework, and his mom is like, you cannot keep coming back. See, Spencer doesn't want to let go of Crenshaw. He still feels like he should be in Crenshaw. So every time he can go home, he will go to school, take all of them buses all the way back home, and then spend the night in Crenshaw when he's supposed to be living in Beverly Hills. Now, he's supposed to just go home on the weekends, but it was harder for him to do that at the beginning. So then he has a run-in with Sean over Coop again. So we see that this is starting to escalate, this situation between him and Sean and Coop being in the middle of them two with all of their major beefage. They used to be friends when they was kids. I don't know what happened. I guess because Spencer became so good at football, Sean kind of got jealous. And then Sean became, you know, the neighborhood drug dealer or whatever. And Spencer is anti all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they just opposing factors in Coop's life right now. So back in Beverly Hills, Olivia sees Spencer's dick in the shower, y'all. It got real uncomfortable because, you know, he's taking a shower when she goes in the bathroom one morning and sees him, and it's just like awkward. I was just like, oh, this might still be a situation, but we don't know if that's his sister. Oh my God, so much going on. So Asher tries to go head to head with Spencer and gets his fucking leg sprained. I was like, yeah, you better go sit down somewhere. So Spencer tells Billy to put him in on offense and defense, and Billy doesn't want to do it because he's already running himself ragged on and off the field, running back and forth to Crenshaw. So then they're having this boosters event. Y'all know we got to go to the event all dressed up nice and kiss hands and kiss ass with the booster club so that they can keep paying for this football team, right? But Spencer doesn't own a suit. So he shows up in jeans and a tee and a jacket, and everybody is dressed like they about to go to a gala. And Olivia says, I'll handle it, Dad. So she ends up putting one of her father's suits on him and hemming it up for him real nice. And he was looking good. Okay, he was looking good. When they walked in there together, I was like, oh, okay. She also explained how important this booster party is to the dad, to Billy, and how this is good for the team. So Spencer goes in there and listens to all of these people who ain't never played football in their whole fucking life tell him what he need to do. Smiles, says, okay, it's all well and good. But it becomes an issue when Ash's drunk ass daddy rolls up on him. Okay, rolls up on him, makes some comments, keep calling him boy, and Spencer ain't really down for that type of language. So he was feeling some type of way about that shit, and it almost ended up in a fight, but later came and saved the day, okay? When they talk about the fact that they both have absent fathers. Layla's father is JP. I forgot their last name, but his name is JP, and he is a music executive, and he spends a lot of time out of town, and Layla's mom died in a car accident like a year ago. So she's really going through it, and when they first met, Spencer read her for filth and said that she was just a lonely girl. And she really is lonely. She lives in the house by herself because her dad is always gone. So after the altercation and us finding out that Jordan was the one, because we knew that, we saw it, but I don't think Spencer and them knew that Jordan was the one who actually got the other team to question the permit. So all of this came out when Asher's dad and Spencer got into it. When they got home, Jordan had to explain this shit to his dad. And he basically said, Dad, like, you know, you just said fuck me, basically. Like, I'm your son, and all you worrying about is Spencer James, Spencer this, Spencer that. What about me, Dad? Like, I was out there playing, giving my all too, and the only person you worrying about congratulating was Spencer. I'm the one that made the touchdown. Like, it was just plain to see that both his kids, Olivia as well, feel like they're being neglected so that their dad can be super save a hoe to Spencer. You know what I'm saying? Not calling him a hoe, but just so to speak. So this is now an issue, and the wife was just looking at Billy like, I ain't say it, but I knew it was gonna happen. I'm like, all right, wife, okay, you better not say nothing and just let it be what it is. She played her position. Jordan also mentioned how he heard his dad say that Spencer was the only one with potential, which really made him realize how much of an asshole he was really being and not considering his kids' feelings when he moved Spencer into their house as it is. He didn't even ask them. So they was really feeling some type of way about all of this. So Spencer finds out that his little brother has been hanging around Sean. So he's pissed off, so he goes to the park so he can confront Sean. And for some reason, Sean was ready today. When I tell you he punched that boy so hard in his fucking ribs, I don't know if it was broken or what, but he was fucked up. And he had to go play ball the next day with this fucked up rib situation. And he was playing. He was doing it, okay? He wasn't letting them slow him down. But Jordan saw that he was bruised. Jordan saw that something was wrong and told his daddy, and they pulled him out the game at the last minute, and they ended up losing. Spencer was so pissed off. He was like, this is your fault we lost. Okay, this is your loss. This is you the reason we lost the game. Going off on Billy. And Billy was like, bruh, I'm always like the reason for the loss. I'm the coach. I'm always responsible for the loss. But at the end of the day, I would rather you be healthy and be okay than be out there on that field winning me one game and getting hurt for the rest of the season. Spencer wasn't really trying to hear it, but Billy was right. So y'all, then we find out that Olivia and Asher had a little fling, okay? Last year when she was getting high, last year when Asher was going through some type of depression, we're going to talk about that in a minute, they had sex, which caused her to end her relationship, her friendship with Layla, because she felt like she betrayed her, which she had. She had drunken, high sex with her boyfriend, and then that made them kind of separate from each other, and that's why they're no longer BFFs, because they were before. And they just want to keep this shit under wraps. Asher doesn't want her to find out, but she really just wants him to act like it never happened. We don't need to meet up. We don't need to talk about this. It never fucking happened, you know? So then moving on to Billy. Billy apologizes to his kids. He apologizes for what he did and says that if they don't want Spencer to live with them, then he'll just go ahead and send him back to Crenshaw. Ultimately, because he raised two good kids, Jordan and Olivia are like, all right, Dad, he can stay there. And when Spencer comes back to Beverly Hills, you know, he's like, so what's going on? And he was like, you know, it's cool, man. Just come on and eat dinner. And Jordan and him make up, and it's all back cool again under the Baker household. So Sean makes Coop do a drop. And this is what Spencer has been fearing this whole time, that Coop will get involved in drug dealing or whatever illegal practices that Sean has going on. So they in a car. He gives her a bag and says, I need for you to go make this drop. And she was like, what's wrong with you? You can't do it yourself. And he was like, no, I need you to do it. So she gets out with the bag with her fucking name on the back of her jacket. I'm like, if you was doing something illegal, bitch, you about to get caught, okay? So she goes and knocks on the lady door, and this old lady comes to the door. I'm like, oh, no, this old lady ain't about to get no drugs. But it was a sandwich, y'all. It was a salad sandwich or some shit like that. Either way, it wasn't drugs. So when Coop gets back in the car, Sean is laughing at her like, bitch, you thought it was drugs? Chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of went to show that Sean wasn't as bad as everybody thought he was. And we're going to see little bitty pieces of that over the next few episodes, right? So then, y'all, the team isn't feeling like a team, right? So Asher puts out a meme of Spencer fumbling a 40, because y'all know they got to make all the jokes about him being from Crenshaw, being from the hood. That's how him and Asher got off to a bad start from the beginning, because he made a joke about, was he a blood or a Crip? And it's like, if he was really a blood or a Crip, your ass would have got tore up on them fucking bleachers, okay? But he made this meme, and Spencer wanted to kick his ass, but Jordan was like, bruh, you know if you get into one fight, they're going to kick you out of this school. So please chill the fuck out, right? But he was like, how am I supposed to feel like we're a team when they doing shit like that, telling me I don't belong here? But Spencer doesn't realize that he's half of that problem. So then at practice, they're doing like this little drill when one guy stands in the middle of the circle, and Billy calls one of the players' name, and they run out, and, you know, they have to defend. Well, Spencer was in the middle. and he's defending against these other guys, and then out of no fucking where, Asher tackles him real hard, and Jordan gets pissed off. He was like, come on, bro, you went too fucking far with that shit. And Billy was like, bro, if you don't get out of my face. Like, everybody's looking at Asher like, what are you doing, bro? You could possibly hurt, okay, our winning player. So Jordan tries to get the team to come together and have a little meeting after school and work this shit out. But Spencer ain't trying to hear that shit. It's Friday. It's time for him to go back to Crenshaw and spend some time with his family. And Jordan should know that better than anybody, right? So this whole plan that Jordan had to get the team to come together is obviously not going to work. So y'all, Layla, trying to get back, close to Olivia, asked one of their teachers to assign them to the same English group. So they go and try to work on this paper together, but it's very awkward. And then Asher and one of the other dudes from the football team show up, and it's hella awkward. And they end up watching a movie. Layla and Olivia end up going to Olivia's house and watching a movie. And they start to talk about the party where she and Asher had sex. And I think this was more so about Layla's mom. She was trying to get her to remember something. And Olivia was like, I don't remember it, okay? But the attitude she gave her made Layla be like, you know what? I don't even know why I was trying. So she gets up and she walks away. She leaves. Eventually, Olivia finds her and apologizes and says that she didn't remember that it's been a year since her mom passed away, and she's so sorry, and that she was going through so much with the drugs and everything in her life that she was just only worrying about herself. She was being self-absorbed. So she apologizes to her. And they make up. So now Layla and Olivia have kind of tried to start mending their relationship again, which I was happy for, because it's always sad when you see the two cutest black girls in the school and they're not friends. Like, you be wanting them to be friends. You know what I'm saying?